Hello and welcome everybody to my channel Omni Bioentrance, and today we will be discussing ICMR JRF 2023 paper. I will be solving only the life science section. CD40L, an early activation marker, is predominantly expressed on which of the following lymphocyte? So it is on the helper T lymphocyte, it is predominantly expressed. Then next one. NK cells, natural killer cells, recognize target cells for cytotoxic response by which of the following mechanism? So natural killer cells, they are large granular lymphocytes that do not express the set of surface markers that are typically found in B lymphocyte and T lymphocyte. They show host defense against tumor cells as well as against virus infected cells. So the target cells of natural killer cells are tumor cells and virus infected cells. So they recognize these target cells in two different ways. One is by absence of class 1 MHC molecule on tumor cells and virus infected cells. Another is that the tumor cells and viral infected cells, they display certain antigens. Now these antigens, what they do is they help in the formation of antibodies. So these anti-tumor or antiviral antibodies, they are bound to the surface of these tumor cells or viral cells, and NK cells attach to the FC region of these antibodies and destroy the tumor cell or virus infected cell. So here they have given only one method by which tumor cell recognize their target cell for cytotoxic response. It is absence of major histocompatibility class 1 molecule. Answer is option 2. Then next one. Which of the following autoantibodies is characteristically associated with limited scleroderma? So scleroderma, it is associated with several autoantibodies, each of which is useful in the diagnosis of affected patient. So scleroderma, it is known as it is an autoimmune disease, and it involves hardening and tightening of the skin and connective tissue. So the autoantibodies include anti-centromere antibodies and anti-SCL70 antibodies. So here they have given only one of them. So it is anti-centromere antibody. Limited cutaneous scleroderma, it affects the skin on your fingers, hands, face, lower arms and legs below the knees. That is why it is called limited cutaneous scleroderma. Only to limited regions of the body it is affecting. Then next one. T lymphocyte in the lymph node are concentrated in which of the following anatomical locations? So it is in the paracortex adjacent to lymphoid follicle. Then next one. All of the following are housekeeping genes except. So except P53, all the others are housekeeping genes. So answer here is option 3. All are the functions of macrophages except. So except antigen presentation to naive T cells, all the others are functions of the macrophages. Then next one. Which of the following cells release histamine and other vasoactive substances in response to allergens? So it is your mast cells that release histamines. Next one. When a person is lying face up in the anatomical position, the individual is said to be supine. If it is prone, then it is he or she is lying face down. Then next one. The alimentary canal of a frog is short due to its carnivorous nature. Coming to the next question. Find out the incorrect match related to earthworm. So it is test is 5th and 9th segment. Actually it is 10th and 11th segment. They have two pair of test is not 5th and 9th. Then next one. Which of the following amino acid is the precursor for the thyroid hormone T3 and T4? So it is tyrosine, which is a precursor for the thyroid hormones T3 and T4. The color of earthworm body is brown due to porphyrin. Then which of the following disease is not due to protein misfolding? So Wronki-Korsakoff syndrome. It is not due to protein misfolding. It is due to vitamin B1 or thiamine deficiency. Which community remains stable as long as the environment remains unchanged? It is the climax community that remains stable. When a dry piece of tissue is fully burnt, all the carbon compounds are oxidized to gaseous form and the remaining is called ash. The ash contains all of the following except. So it will contain calcium, magnesium, sulfur, but nucleic acid will not be found. Then, which is the first zone of purification in a sand bed? So it is Coumet's deck zone. Then comes autotrophic zone and then the heterotrophic zone. So the answer here is option 2. Which of the following types of pollution is cultural eutrophication? All of you know what is eutrophication. It is the natural aging of the lake by nutrient enrichment. And it takes thousands of years. Now cultural eutrophication, it occurs when this eutrophication process is accelerated due to human activities. Human activities include effluents from industries and homes which are dumped into the water bodies and these can accelerate the aging process. That is called as cultural eutrophication. So the answer here is option 4, water pollution. Which of the following is not the landfilling method? So in landfill method of waste disposal, a huge pit is made in an open, low-lying area away from residential place. Then the waste is collected in huge trucks and dumped into these pits. Once the pits are full, they are covered with soil and left for decomposition. Area method, depression method, trench method, all these are landfilling methods. But Bangalore method is not a landfilling method. So the answer here is option 1. Then next one. Which of the following occurs only in plants and a few filamentous fungi? Of these glyoxysomes, they are found only in plants and few filamentous fungi. Then clistogamous flowers. Clistogamous means they do not open. Flowers that do not open produce assured seed set even in the absence of pollinators. That is correct. Clistogamous flowers do not open at all. Yes. Both assertion and reason are correct, and reason is the correct explanation of assertion. Then greenhouse effect is due to, it is due to accumulation of carbon dioxide, CFC and N2O. Then how many of the following are Mendelian disorders? Now Mendelian disorders are genetic disorders caused at a single genetic locus. They can be your autosomal dominant, autosomal recessive, X-linked dominant, X-linked recessive. So out of these, sickle cell anemia, muscular dystrophy, cystic fibrosis, thalassemia, phenylketonuria, color blindness, skeletal dysplasia and hemophilia are Mendelian disorders. That they are the examples. Now as per the question, sickle cell anemia, hemophilia, thalassemia, color blindness and phenylketonuria are Mendelian disorders. So there are totally 5 of them. So the answer here is option 2, that is 5. Monascus purpureus is a yeast used commercially in the production of blood cholesterol lowering statins. In a research study, a scientist decided to use 98% confidence interval to interpret his results. Which of the following would be true regarding the p-value to assign statistical significance? The researcher should use p-value less than 0.02 to assign significance. The next one. The function of a sedimentation tank in sewage treatment is to remove suspended solids. Rusticles or rivers of rust are structures that run down the sides of sunken ships. They are formed by the action of bacteria. That is bacteria feeding off the iron. Answer is option 1. The charity provides support for pet owners who cannot afford private veterinary treatment is. So for pet owners it is Blue Cross. So answer is option 3. The highest seismic domain in India is in the Himalayas. So that's it. Thank you for watching my channel. I have uploaded previous year question paper also. You can go through that in my channel. Thank you for watching.